Tip number 1, location, location, location.
So that you can learn it might be something you would like to make your American dream.
Do all these activities on the lake.
This flooring is from President Madison's house. They refurbished it and...
President Madison?
Yeah.
I am always blown away when I meet new salespeople, especially real estate agents, who post on Instagram once a month. And they say, well, that's not really me. Well, then the job isn't really you.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Welcome back to Your American Dream. I say your because these are stories for you and by you. We're sharing positive stories week by week and hoping to make a lasting impact on the nation. Today we have an incredible adventure with co-hosts Craig Sewing and Tawny Vargas. We're going to be exploring a property in Rancho Santa Fe with unprecedented entertainment value. Check it out.
We have an extra special surprise today because Jenna invited us out to Hacienda del Corazon.
House of the Heart.
Say it in Spanish. We're in San Diego.
Hacienda del Corazon.
So terrible.
I know, I sound so white. Which I know what it means, the house, the heart of the house, house of the heart. My understanding is when we find it, it's going to be a massive estate.
My understanding is we were supposed to take a right, like 6 rights ago, but that's okay.
Well, at least it's a nice neighborhood to be driving around.
Rancho Santa Fe. We got a horse arena.
That's right, Jenna did tell me we're going to get the ride of our life here, so I don't even know what that means. I imagine, hey look, there's a horse sign.
We're getting close.
Yeah, that's got to mean something.
I can feel the love.
I can feel the whiskey bar.
Hacienda del Corazon. You could smell the whiskey. I think it is.
Is it?
I see roses.
I see a awesome estate. Wow. Wow. Mark here. I can't wait to go in.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Game time. Ready to show me around?
I thought you were showing me around.
Let's go.
That is an unbelievable property in Rancho Santa Fe, California. At 12,000 square feet, we were probably going to get lost, but before we do, we had an amazing interview with New York's Ryan Serhant, also the star of Bravo's $1 Million Listing, and he dropped some incredible knowledge on us. So get a pen and paper and get ready to take some notes, only on The American Dream.
I'm Kara Kay with The American Dream. I get to meet with Ryan Serhant of $1 Million Listing. It's an exclusive interview and it's one you won't want to miss. Thank you again for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
With the wine in the wine room.
It couldn't be classier, in my opinion.
I know, it's very classy. I should have worn a tie.
So I know that you know the importance of TV and media. How important do you think that is in real estate today?
I think media is incredibly important in all businesses. I think any business that does anything for marketing in any way, shape, or form is now a media company. I mean, if you're a real estate brokerage like I am in New York City, we don't build the apartments, we don't build the buildings. We're not really real estate brokers, we're media brokers, right? I find different ways to market my properties via media. And so for me, television has been huge.
Sure, I think you, of all people, know the importance of getting exposure to listings, which is why you've gotten into TV and media. Now talk about the transition into how important it is to be social as well as on TV.
Yeah, I think that if you're a salesperson, right, which is what the book is for, is anybody who sells anything, you're really selling yourself, right? You're creating a relationship. You sometimes have to talk about the product. Sometimes you have to go into the price. Sometimes you have to go into the features. You need to have all that information, but that's what you need to do. That's the job, right? Everything else, especially through social media, especially through different forms of media, is building that relationship passively, right? This, you and I talking right now, is an active communication, building a relationship. Right. But I can hit so many more people through social, right, through YouTube, through LinkedIn articles. People talk about passive income all the time. For salespeople and for a lot of people in our generation, kind of the gig generation, we have passive relationships, our passive income, because those will turn into other sources of work for us down the line, and we just don't even know what they are.
If you are talking to a realtor who really wants to make it tomorrow and in the future, what advice would you give them?
I am always blown away when I meet new salespeople, especially real estate agents, who post on Instagram once a month, who aren't doing anything on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter, and they say, well, that's not really me. Well, then the job isn't really you. You can't sit there and complain about not having business or sit there and complain about how the market's so tough if you're not actively doing things that are under your control. And what's under your control is putting out media. There's so many different places to absorb content these days, and so many real places to hit real people, to target them directly in your neighborhood, on your block, like that age group. And it's all about consistency.
Are you ready to cheers to your book and all your success?
Sure.
Okay.
Are we drinking this?
Yeah,
Are we chugging
I know
it?
nothing about wine.
So we're cheersing to the American Dream?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that again.
Okay.
So it's for real.
Okay, cheers.
All right.
To the American Dream.
It doesn't get any better than Ryan Serhant. I mean, there is a reason why millions of people follow him every single week. We're lucky to have him on the show. And right now, we're gonna go back to Rancho Santa Fe and see what Craig and Tawny are up to. Check it out.
Now this is an estate. This is an entertainer's dream. Tawny, can I saddle up with you?
Sure.
In this full bar?
Have you ever seen an estate with its own saloon?
No, I've never been in a place like this. This flooring is from President Madison's house. They refurbished it and...
President Madison?
Yeah. So like from his house, this flooring from his house is now in this pad that we're sitting right now in front of this bar.
Well, I think I'm feeling a little presidential.
Yeah?
So I think this calls for a shot.
Shot, cocktail, shot, right, let's do it. We wouldn't be doing this bar justice if we didn't take a shot.
Well, I'm feeling classy, so how about the bad stuff?
All right, coming right up. 2 shots of bad stuff.
It's a classic.
Here I have your bad stuff. So I'm gonna pour us a couple shots, but I mean, could you imagine hosting a party here? This could serve hundreds of people.
And if this is your house, you're gonna be the most popular kid, and I promise you, everybody's gonna come party at your house.
Well, this is a great place to host them.
A few more of these, I think you'll be dancing on that stage over there.
I might get on that stage. Depends how we have to get along with the horse arena a little bit later, though.
Oh, yeah?
Check that out later. Do some things out there, have some fun.
Some things?
Yeah,
Let's have
do
some
some
fun.
things. It ain't my first rodeo.
In the midst of the darkest night,
Hacienda del Corazon is a classic property in Rancho Santa Fe.
chains that were holding me. You sent your son down to set me free. Everything
This property was originally constructed around the same idea of lifestyle that Rancho Santa Fe was founded on, and that is a simpler and a slower lifestyle.
Every time I walk through this house, I see another detail that blows my mind, but my favorite part about the home is that there's this incredible indoor-outdoor space that is accessible in every room. Living in Southern California and having so many beautiful sunny days, it's wonderful to be able to have all of your doors and windows open.
Floors from President Madison in your own private saloon. These are the sorts of things that I didn't even know I wanted until I saw them. This is an amazing way to entertain, but right now we're gonna check out how they entertain in your city.
Well, hey, American Dreamers. It's me, Alex Dissaggio. Listen, over my next few segments, I'm going to be giving you tips on how you can experience your American dream. Tip number 1, location, location, location. Listen, I've been in real estate for 15 years, and one thing I know is that the thing you can't change is your location. And today I'm going to show you why location could be a key to your American dream. Today I'm here in the Woodlands, Texas. In 2013, this was the 10th richest city in America. As a matter of fact, most recently, it was voted 6th for the best place to live in America and 2nd for the best place to raise a family. But let me tell you something else. This is where you experience the American dream. Why is location so important? Simple. Listen, if it's easier to make money and it costs less to live, well, then it's going to be easier for you to attain your American dream. As a matter of fact, in the city of Houston, which is just south of here, if you make $115,000 a year, you're living rich. The cost of living is lower, the economy is greater, it's easier to make money. You don't spend as much money. If you want to make it easier to get to your American dream, this is where you need to be. Another thing I love about the Woodlands is that no matter where you look, there's always something to do. There's hiking, biking, kayaking, shopping everywhere you go, and there's restaurants everywhere you look, and they're amazing. So listen, when we're talking about the American dream, we're talking about Jasper's. If you're living the American dream, you're eating at a restaurant like this here in the Woodlands. And I'm here with the head chef, Ruben Campos. How are you doing today, Ruben?
I'm doing great. How are you?
All right, man, I'm doing phenomenal, living the American dream.
Wonderful.
So, Ruben, tell us about one of your favorite dishes over here.
We do smoked salmon. We also sear it. It comes with mashed sweet potatoes. And then we call them roasted root vegetables, which is usually butternut squash and sweet potatoes, onions, and also some carrots. We just brown that with brown sugar and we send it out. It's great stuff.
Now, what is your favorite thing about Jasper's?
We change the menu up seasonally, and it's a little bit of everything all the time. It's good for you, and it's also, if you don't want it to be, it's bad for you. It can still be a little fattening and for the fall. So
I love it. It's good if you want it to be, and it's bad if you want it to be. I love it. Now here's the amazing thing about one of the richest cities in the country. The home prices start in the low 300s for an amazing home. Not bad for living in an area like this.
Hi, I'm Susan Vaughn, broker-owner of Vaughn & Associates Real Estate, and I specialize in Lake Livingston properties. Today I'd like to tell you a little bit about Lake Livingston and take you on a tour so that you can learn it might be something you would like to make your American dream. Lake Livingston is located in San Jacinto County, just 75 miles north of downtown Houston, and only 50 minutes from Bush Intercontinental Airport and the Woodlands. The 83,000-acre man-made lake was filled in 1970. It is a constant level lake and is surrounded by 3 counties. It's the second largest lake in Texas, which provides a vast area for safe boating. It is 55 miles long with 450 miles of shoreline, accommodating a wide range of waterfront homes. It's a perfect place to escape from the city and enjoy a slower pace, whether as a weekend home or a transition to retirement. There are unlimited water activities from sailing, skiing, fishing, kayaking, or just relaxing and enjoying the views. The surrounding Sam Houston National Forest provides hiking trails, camping, hunting, and an abundance of wildlife. Thanks so much for joining me today on the tour of Lake Livingston. I hope you enjoyed the helicopter tour, and I look forward to you joining me next time for an escape to the lake.
Never been in a horse stable in California before. I've been in a lot of real estate, but nothing like this. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I grew up in horses all my life. And this is honestly one of the coolest.
So Jenna is going to show us around, take us on some of these horses, but you know, I'm kind of noticing there's not any here. This thing could hold 7 or 8 of them, I think.
Yeah, it could hold you. You could live here.
I could live here. All right, well, you're the one who grew up in a barn. So what about these horses? All right, and there she is. Hey, Jenna.
Hi. I know. I promised you guys horses, and there are no horses here today. But the good news is the owners took them down to the Del Mar racetrack, and we have the whole place to ourselves, and I have something super exciting planned. We have 400 horses up at the garage.
400 horses in the garage. All right.
Check it out.
Let's check it out. All right.
So this is what I really wanted to show you, the toy garage.
What a garage, a lot of toys.
We have motorcycles, motorized bicycles,
Yep.
a classic Chevelle.
This is a beast. Now this is a nice car. I don't even want to touch it because I don't get my fingerprints on it.
But what you get to go out and have some fun with is this Razor.
So this is the horses.
This is it.
So I get to drive this?
Go have fun.
All right. Can I bring Tawny with me?
Of course.
Wow.
Go rip it
All
up.
right. Let's go cruising this beast. I'm gonna go grab Tawny and we're gonna go tear it up.
Now, remember, be gentle. The owners aren't here.
All right, got it. Giddy up. Let's do this.
If you would take all the posters on my walls growing up as a kid and put all the cars together, it would be that garage. I mean, that property is absolutely amazing and something that dreams are made of. But right now, we're gonna check out your agent in your city.
Hi, my name is Amy Lippincott with the Lippincott team, and we're here in the beautiful community of Town Lake. We have a fun day planned for you. We're going to start here at the new Welcome Center, then we're going to head out to view one of the beautiful models of David Weekley, and then we're going to head out to eat lunch over at Jackson's on the Boardwalk. And I'm here today with Barbara Locke, who runs the Welcome Center.
Hi, Amy. Good to have you here today.
Thank you so much. So Barbara, tell us a little bit about this new Welcome Center.
Well, we've only been here for a month. This is our brand new Welcome Center. The new Welcome Center is awesome because we can look out these big picture windows and see the lake and the island. You can ski, kayak, fish, do all these activities on the lake.
So also, I know that there's lots of fun events planned here, so tell us a little bit about some of those events.
One of our biggest ones was the 4th of July celebration. We had about 5,000 people come this last 4th of July. It was really awesome. We also have the triathlon, which I think it's the 6th year for the triathlon. And we have concerts, and over on the boardwalk every Friday and Saturday night, they have mini concerts. They have bands that come out and play while the children run around in the green.
So I've also seen lots of pictures of people that are working out with this crazy awesome view. Tell me a little bit about that.
That's in the lake house. And the lake house is probably one of the most beautiful lake houses I've ever seen. They have a lifestyle director who has something going on all the time. The workout area, the reception area, they have a demo kitchen. Right next to it is the water park.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Barbara. We're gonna head out to the David Weekley model with Natalie.
This model is truly gorgeous, Mike. Can you tell us a little bit about Town Lake?
You know, I'd love to, Natalie, because that's one of the biggest attractions to come here anyhow. It's like truly living in a resort. I mean, we've got 300 acres of water here. They do boating, there are speedboats out there, there's pontoon boats out there. We even have an island out here, and on the island there's a sandy beach. Can you imagine? For a lot of the families that are out here that aren't fortunate enough to have a boat, they even have a water taxi here. The water taxi will pick them up at one of the community docks, bring them out to the island. They can have the picnic with their family, and then they'll come back and pick them up.
So I know there are many builders here in Town Lake. Tell us why one of my buyers would choose David Weekley.
You know, David Weekley's been around for 42 years, and one of our highlights that we do is our designs. We try to be 5 years ahead of what our competition is at. And so as you walk around this home that's so open, there really isn't a wasted square inch. So we want the family to be able to utilize every square inch of this home.
Well, it's gorgeous. Thank you so much for letting us come visit today, Mike.
Natalie, thanks for coming.
We just finished a great team lunch here at Jackson's. We love Jackson's because it's very family oriented and it's a great place to have some unique dishes. Everyone needs to come try it out here, and I'm very blessed to be sitting here with Jason, who's the owner of Jackson's.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us today, and tell us a little bit about why you chose Cypress and what is unique about Jackson's.
Sure, so I chose Cypress by birth. I grew up here. I graduated from Cy Falls, which is a local Cypress high school. We chose the boardwalk because of the unique opportunity that it presented to the community, outside of the box dining, shopping, and entertainment. The Cypress area was really desperate for something like that, and we thought it really filled that void, and we were excited to be a part of it. So we decided to do something a little bit nicer, a little bit more outside the box and unique. So what we do is we've got an American grill. We focus our kitchen entirely on wood fire, and then we throw in a lot of international flavors from all over the world. So your steaks, your fresh seafood, all with these unique twists and turns, which is our Jackson's stamp. And it's just a really great place to enjoy a good time.
My family and I love it, and I know you will too. Thanks for hanging out with us today in Cypress. You're gonna see a lot more of our team in the coming year. Back to you at the studio.
Well, that's it for this episode of The American Dream. I don't know how I ended up in the studio when Craig and Tawny got to ride that thing out in Rancho Santa Fe. Either way, if you have a property that you think would be perfect for The American Dream, or you have a story that you think that we should shoot out all over the nation, we would love to hear from you. And until the next episode, I hope you keep dreaming, and thanks for stopping by.
Till you come back home.